join Andy and me as we sneak about on other people's land, doing things we sometimes shouldn't be doing. Oh, and the wildlife, especially badgers. Here we are again. What a place. So good to get here. Getting those heavy packs off and taking a moment to soak it all in. You can see Andy is doing just that. Heaven on earth. After taking a bit of well-needed time out to relax, it's time to get some wood stacked up for tonight's fire. Normally always the first thing we do after we set up camp. When it comes to lighting the fire, I normally use either cotton wool, birch bark, feather sticks, or a combination of the three, depending on the conditions. Everything here is a bit damp today, so it pays to exercise a bit of patience when it comes to getting that toe warmer burning. Bit disobedient at times, sometimes it don't listen. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. What, smoke you mean? Yeah, it's a bit smoky in here, but then the fire's a bit to the front. I'll push it back a bit in a minute, and when it gets going, it'll probably be all right. Now the fire's going, it's time to get the ground sheet back in, unpack all our gear and then head off to see what's about. Also be the perfect opportunity to pick up some water. A lot of ankle breakers here. Lord of rocks. Really watch your step around here. So we're in the rutting season right now. And the stags have been roaring like lions all night. And this is where they like to hang out. You see where this ground is well trodden. This is all deer. Really active. We're camping up there. So these deer are right behind us. The sound of the stags barking and roaring is quite comforting, like rain on your tarp. It sends you to sleep pretty quick. Looks like we've got a fallen birch tree here, so I'm going to collect some bark off it for fire lighting. Always good to have a little bit in your pocket when you're out here. Not long, is it? As many of those little shards as you can. We can cut a piece out, but it's not worth it really. Excellent. That's what we want. Oh, hold on, nice bit here. Polypore fungus or mushroom, often find these on dead birch trees. These mushrooms have a ton of medical uses. Works against parasites, known to have antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory and immune boosting properties. People have used these for over 5,000 years that we know of. I like to call this one Nurse of the Woods. Well, what can be said about these? I'm sure for many of us they can be described as one of the most majestic creatures out there. For me, they are the kings and queens of the woods. So we're down near the stream now. Some deer trails coming down here, straight to this wallow pit. They love to wallow in the mud. Helps keep the parasites off them. The mud dries, it cracks off, pulls the ticks and stuff off with it. Keeps them in good order. A lot more water here. A lot more water here than last time. We're out here in stealth mode, which means being seen is not really going to help us. We have to be super careful when we're out and about looking for resources. We have to move slowly and cautiously. The last thing we need is to be discovered by an AF-30. AF-30s are normally always armed and often dangerous. They want nothing more than to get you off their land, even if that means flicking his lead up a stealth camper's target. They will stop at nothing in order to catch you. That's the last thing we need. We got some water. Gonna head back now, back to the shelter. Get something to eat, get some lunch because I'm starving. We're following game trails here, not people trails. The people trails are about 80 metres away on the other side of this stream. When you're stealth camping, you need to stay away from people trails. If we see someone, an AF-30 maybe, while out walking, we crouch and sit it out. Most of the time they just walk by without even noticing us. This hill is an absolute killer. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Andy's going to dig a fire pit. He's using an old grate we found not far from here a few years ago. So I'm going to cook and eat my food out here. This is the sort of thing I like to do if I'm high up in an open field. You can use the direction of the wind to fuel your fire pit. So this pit is about this deep and this sloping gradient channel that goes in is where our air gets sucked in. We'll get that one going and show you what it looks like. How many times? Like 5 or 6 times to get that GoPro to start recording. What an ignorant, disobedient little... We've got some birch bark here that me and Andy collected on the way down to get some water for the stream. Flint and steel. We need some super fine twigs now, because this birch bark's going to go pretty quick. Flames are going up that way and all your hot embers are here, so the air is getting sucked in here and it's burning from the front to the back. See, our water's almost boiling. It's been on there for what, a few minutes? We had 0 wind here today, but it still burnt pretty well considering. Ideally the sloping channel or channels you dig will work best into wind. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, you cozy already. People text you and you text them back and then you don't have a reply. Really annoys me. Mushroom, one of ours? Edible?
I don't know what is edible or not.
Because there was a few when I came up last time, but not many. Cheese spread? Cheese now? It's a lovely shot. Yeah, really nice.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Cheese and ham?
Yeah, that'd be great. I won't work f***ing wait. F***ing drinking. And I work when you walk up there. You always get the first thing in the toilet.
It is, yeah. Push first bit. I need to do that.
F***ing tree from around now. And snap his shin right on a f***ing rock.
I bashed my knee earlier on as well.
Fine.
Yeah, it's still f***ing sore now. Is your shin alright?
Yeah. Yeah, just call it f***ing give it a kick. Shame really because the f***ing light out there is fantastic.
I know, but well nice. It's quite dark in here.
It is f***ing lovely. There's not a cloud in the fucking sky.
Cool, yeah, strong. Got some smell like a f***ing abattoir in here, isn't it? So look at your muscles. Hold it up a bit. That's it, keep it there.
Can't even remember where I got it from. Titanium as well, look.
Yeah, nice little knife, that. Nice little bushcrafted knife. Fucking newsagents down there in your corner. Fucking Lucasades and Red Bulls everywhere. Fucking newsagents.
A little tuck shop.
That's Andy there, stocking up his Wild Camp tuck shop. He's always got some decent treats in there, so I'll be his first customer when he opens that shop up in the morning. Probably going to be alright. That's all charged. Look at that bad boy, look. Fully charged. Have that. Power off. Excellent. Back in business.
Smell that garlic.
That's another wood mission completed. That will keep the fire going for a few more hours. Collecting firewood is one of the most calorie intensive tasks for the wild camper. It's also one of my least favourite tasks, especially if it's raining. And for the time being, we've got most of what we need to do done, so it's almost time to get some supper on the go. You put your flavour in last, yeah?
Yeah.
Why the f do that? Don't you want your noodles to taste of the flavour?
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Well, they're coated in it, I suppose. This is my equivalent of an MRE. I simply replace all the meals and sundries with my versions, so a standard MRE meal is replaced with a top of the range M&S sweet and sour chicken, for example. That way I end up with a top of the range custom ration pack with nothing I don't like. What I have here though is more of a 4-day ration pack. The time is now nearly 1 o'clock. I think I woke up about 7 this morning and the rain, it was just stopping, so it's rained all night. Got a couple of pools of water in the back there. The water soaks through just a tiny bit and just drips. Over the course of a night, hours of rain, obviously we're getting little pools of water underneath our Gore-Tex bivvy bags. Nothing major, and dry them out if need to. It stopped for a minute and I woke up about 7 and fell back to sleep. Quite comfortable, even though my airbed loses air and I've got to get out, 3 times a night to blow it up. I'm still fairly comfortable. So I've got up the fire, obviously with the rain coming down, all the embers had gone out. There was no embers left at all, but I went out to get a few dry twigs. Got the fire going, got some water on the boil for a cup of tea. Andy has gone off with his camera somewhere. He went fairly early, so he's probably gone off to try and film some animals, some deer or something. So I'm gonna have a nice cup of tea now and dry out some of our stuff. What deer? Stags?
Stags. One of them was 5 metres away from me.
Was it?
Yeah.
You get some nice photos?
I was shaking for about 5 minutes after that.
I bet. Where to? Over here?
Yeah.
Just behind us.
Mayhem in there, mate.
Is it? What time did you go this morning?
About 5 of them, not until about 9:30. But it's misty.
It is, yeah.
Had a walk around there, saw a couple. But fuck it, I got.
So you got some nice photos. Did you get any video?
No.
Oh, Andy.
I can't, mate. I'm cheap.
Oh, why didn't you take your
You
tripod?
know where it was?
That's right there.
You know where the muddy patch is?
Yeah. That we passed yesterday.
Only about an hour to get down there.
That's what it's all about. Stealth mode.
Everywhere.
Stealth mode, are they?
There's one running around like a daft twat. Get rid of them all, yeah.
Fueled by testosterone.
2 of them, mate, come right up close. First one, the big stag that's chasing him around, starts walking up towards me. What the doing? I turn around and this one stood 5 metres away from me.
What's that? So you got some photos?
Going like that, kicking the tree so he knows I'm there, so he f***s off. Yeah, I got loads of photos.
Oh, good. I'll have a look at some in a minute. Kettle's just boiled. Sort your cup out. Are they all over yet? Yeah. Just keep it on your lap. Browse through.
See, that was really foggy this morning.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, foggy. Right, hold on. Hold fire a minute. That's a nice one. Hold fire if I get the GoPro. Oh, nice one. Yeah. Beauty. And the barklet. Another one barking. That's a nice one. Same as the background in focus.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Is that done with this camera here?
Oh,
So look. Would have been lovely if we've got a shot video of that. They don't seem too concerned either, do they?
Just stare at them.
Yeah.
And when you see you move, they just jerk off.
Yeah. Jerk off.
You know what I mean? Digging for gold. Send that to Deb. What's he doing? I said, he's digging for gold.
What's he doing?
Found any yet?
I'm tying some string around my cup to make a loop so I can hang it on a drain peg, which will be used to collect some birch sap later on. settled in for the night with a movie. Andy likes to download a few movies onto his pad before we come out, which is quite handy in the evening, especially if it's getting darker earlier. I might give reception a shout in a minute and get them to bring me up a shandy and a couple rounds of sandwiches.
So Andy's kindly agreed to take us out here today to let us observe his trials with his mealworm for tuberculosis in the badger population.
Right, these are the mealworms we're going to be taking out today with us. They've all got the in them. There's loads of interest in it lately. There's quite a few farmers really keen to give it a try.
Right, Andy, so how do you tell if an infected badger has actually taken the anti-TB bait then?
There's an increase in body temperature caused by the fighting the TB. This fever-like symptoms only last about 20 minutes and that's it. And there's no side effects to uninfected badgers. We've planted a feeder over there. There may be a badger in the area.
What the f***? You just blew up a badger. What the f***?
I think that one might have had too many mealworms.
Stag roaring out there. So they're fueled with testosterone and they are roaring. They've been roaring for the last few days. I don't know if you heard that. He's only over there, just outside the shelter. He's close. He's very close. He's a big stag as well. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, I'm warning you, do not make me get out this The time is now 20 to 12. I've not long woke up, been awake for about 10 minutes. Andy's awake and packed up. It's been raining since, well, pretty much all night, isn't it? All night. See my pans out here. That's how much water we've had. Days of rain. Look, Andy, look. Oh. Yeah, so weather for frogs, look.